Okay, you finally did it. You've done all the testing. You've got the perfect performance environment. Let's lock those statistics. And that way you can test on a stable environment, maybe even preserve stability in production. But while you can do this, you certainly can lock statistics on any database. It's not something that's really a general use case. It's really for specific environments, whether it's a static environment or say a highly volatile table where you truncate the table once a day and load millions of records and want to preserve good performance at the highest row count case, or maybe use of dynamic statistics in certain environments. There are exception cases where locking statistics makes sense. So let's talk about how to do it and what the ramifications are. First of all, how to do it? Use the DBMS stats package. You can lock stats at the table level, you can do it at the schema or partition level, and you can unlock stats as well. And it's worth noting that when you lock table statistics, for example, you're also locking the stats on the indexes that refer to that table, which kind of makes sense. You wouldn't want the stats for the table and the indexes that access it to be out of sync and give you really weird query results. So as I mentioned, you can unlock statistics as well. And either locking or unlocking statistics will cause cursor invalidation. So be careful of that on a live environment. If you're depending on cursors being cached to minimize the parsing overhead, if you lock statistics in the middle, then that cursor will get invalidated and have to be reparsed next time there's a hard parse invoked or a soft parse even. So to achieve plan stability, locking statistics is one way, but we have a lot of other more general purpose features available, such as SQL plan management. That's a way that we'll talk about later to get plan stability by using known good plans instead of other things that the database might come up with over the course of the day. There are other things like dynamic statistics gathering, for example, that will also help in that regard. So the statistics advisor, because it views locked statistics as kind of a special use case, it will warn you if you have locked statistics on a table. And it could be useful to do that because sometimes you might just forget to unlock statistics when the reason for locking them is no longer in effect. And then also remember that locking information is not exported with statistics. So if you move your statistics the way Daniel described about exporting them and importing them into another environment, it's especially important to note when you're going, say, from production and you want to export those stats and put them into your test environment. That's a really good time to lock the statistics in the test environment so that they don't change behind your back and change your test results.